Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady. To the air right away is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits. Let's go, baby.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A draw play, Bernard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense making its way out, and we get a look at the player drafted to succeed Ben Roethlisberger as the franchise's quarterback. Knows a lot about the city. He's a rookie out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 20-yard line. Pickett to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akrnz Witherspoon. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way... able to generate anything. You feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game. 5 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Brady eluding the press, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Wormler able to record his 5th sack of the season. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Take it at the 37. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Pickett now on first down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Pickett. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. First and 10, here's Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Pickett right back to the air again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Here's Freiermuth again. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Second down and goal. Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Pickett now, third and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Here we go, it's Pickett on fourth down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Pickett will try to throw for this. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's second and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Brady going to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. He's had a pretty miserable first half. The pick six a moment ago, the second one he's thrown. And we're not to halftime yet. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Bernard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Kenny Pickett in the Pittsburgh offense set to go to work once again. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Pickens on the slant. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett, open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett, that's going to be caught by Pickens. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenny Pickett scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Steelers just continue to roll. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And they're... He is into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in week. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd and 7, Brady. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. There's Deontay Johnson as this Steeler offense gets set for this next series. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Here's Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Pickett to throw on first down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's brought down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up. Touchdown! Freiermuth.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, Brady. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He completes it to Julio Jones. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On the draw, here's Bernard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Brady going to try and throw on third down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets this up to the 34. Fournette, a first down carry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Second down, back to Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A couple of first downs to kick the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw with Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. 30, 20, 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one fielded out to 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now Brady. There's Evans again, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Here's Brady. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Again, it's Brady. Flushed out right.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
And incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Finds Pickens out right. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Pickett now on 1st down. Quick completion here to Johnson.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Got an open man, it's Pickens.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball player.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. From from the red zone now. They'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Brady. And now here's another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing now is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it distance, give it.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. To throw is Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. From the 24, Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Pickett.
He finds his man Johnson. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Caught on the slant. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Here's Pickett. Open.
Touchdown, Steelers. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Pickett back to throw.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Pickett to throw on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. They'll run on first down. Edmonds trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Smith, red. Opposite. Green.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's... Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, 1st quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Pickens on the slant.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Pickett. He's got this to Pickens.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line.
Quick completion.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. After one, 7-3 the score. On EA. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Pickett now on 1st down. Open man downfield is Johnson.
A very solid gain of 27.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
The Steelers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Now Pickett.
He gets it left side to Johnson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They'll throw again with Pickett. Finds Pickens out right.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They don't need to run another play here. And in for the Steelers. Touchdown.
Deontay.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett finding Pickens once again. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Looking to throw, Pickett.
The quick slant caught. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Back to throw, Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. 1st and 10, here's Pickett.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Pickett.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The 2nd half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. offense here, about ready for their next drive.
Here's Pickett.
He finds his man Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickett.
And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers. Pickett to throw on first down.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. On second and 10. Pickett. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking.
Pickett right back to the air again. Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
From the 39,
Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle.
and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
Throw complete. Pickett to Johnson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Pickens on the slant.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On second and inches. Pickett being chased out left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Pickett sets up play action. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Pickett back to throw. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth.
Touchdown. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score. Seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And some room to roam now. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
He finds his tight end Gentry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a first down carry for Harris.
Taken down at the 42.
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Going to run the toss here to Harris. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Now Pickett.
Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry.
And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That one looks like he'll throw here. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. Met their match.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side of